Okay. Turn me up a little bit.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, the Meat Stall, and I'm back with another collab. I'm collabing with Byron at TNT BBQ, and I'm also collabing with COLLAB and Skip over at BBQ Bourbon and Blues. We're gonna do a collaboration of some Nashville Hot chicken, but I want to change mine up a little bit, so I'm gonna do a boneless stuffed wing Nashville Hot chicken. Now I've got a few of these already done, but come on with me and let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you how I debone this thing. All right, let's get into deboning this chicken. Actually, deboning the chicken is pretty simple. What I did is you take each joint, you break each joint so that way the sockets are easy to move. And I took the knife and I just went around removing the tendons off of the socket, and then I used, they said the back of the knife, but I think I used the front of the knife, and I scraped the meat down and pulled the bone out. And then you take the second half, it's the flat edge, and then you do the same. Move down, remove one bone, and then scrape the meat down and repeat the technique with the second bone. Now what I like about this is that it actually creates a nice pocket for you to stuff. And you can stuff this thing with pretty much anything. I chose to use some dirty rice, which I had made the night before. And I believe that dirty rice will bring a good flavor to this chicken. So I stuff my chicken with the dirty rice. And I was surprised you can get a good amount of rice inside of that pocket. Now, as doing my research, I seen people stuff it with other things. I even seen one where they did a mac and cheese and green, but they used almost like a icing piping bag to put it in. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't think that the icing or piping bag can be suffice for the rice to move evenly. Now, so to keep my filling in, what I did is just use some toothpicks and put one toothpick in, and while frying it'll keep my filling from escaping. To get this fryer plugged up. My seasoning, very simple. I went on with some Louisiana chicken fry. I did the wet and the dry method, which I really like, because when you use that Louisiana chicken fry, it gives you a nice crunchy shell. Now this seasoning, it's seasoned somewhat, but I still like to add a little more to it to get it to be right. And one good way for your flour, you can tell if your flour or your breading is ready, just take a little bit and taste it, and you can adjust your flavors as needed. I think I all in all, I had probably about 13 wings. I had about maybe 3 that had a blowout where I cut the skin that was too close to the to the socket and busted through. Now we're gonna get to frying these bad boys up. I got my grease running at 375. Typically they said 325, but you know that oil kind of drops its temp a little bit once you put the meat in it. I didn't want to overcrowd it, so I just did 2 at a time. I probably could have got away with 3 at a time, because I think on my last batch I did 3. But I set it for 8 minutes. And we ready to let it do what it do. Listen at that sizzle. I love this deep fryer. This deep fryer fries good, and it retains temp real good. I just wish it was a bigger capacity. That's the first 2 that's coming out right there. All right, timer went off. Let's take these bad boys out. Look at them. Golden brown and stuffed to the max. But we not finished yet. That's that last batch I was telling you about when I did 3. Remove these last 3 from the container. And now on to the star of the show. It's at 400 degrees. I appreciate that, Khalif, you sending me that. There it go right there. I was using this thing sparingly because, quite frankly, I was scared of it, because I'm not a big hot person. But the amount that I'm putting right there, you probably could put double that. And what I found out too is the thicker that you make it, like the paste like that you make it, the hotter it's gonna be. Because this right here was like super mild. Super mild. So the next time that I do it, if I maybe do like some fish or whatever, which I'm thinking about doing a Nashville hot pork chop, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna double that up. All right, meat stall gang, we did it. This is the Nashville hot chicken. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Look at it, see if we can see the color that I put on it. It's like a nice red. I didn't make it to the point where it's like a paste, but like I said, I don't want a lot of heat. Now this thing is fresh out the grease, so bear with me. Also, I took my toothpick out, but that right there, that's all dirty rice inside that chicken. Oh my God! Look at the steam coming off that. That's good as hell. Pretty good. Let's go for another bite. And this is a chicken wing, deboned and stuffed with dirty rice. Let's try a little bit of honey on here too. But with this honey, let's see what that's gonna do. That's damn good right there. That right there. All right, this has been a meat stall. Find you some meat and smoke it.
Okay. Turn me up a little bit.